For the fourth consecutive year, the APP Tour has come to Sacramento in the Johnson Ranch Pickleball Complex. Over 1,200 players, including 250-plus pros. All of our 2025 APP gold medalists in action once again. It has been a fantastic event. And today it will culminate in the men's singles gold medal match. Mariano Yeh, the 18 seed, making a spectacular run through the brackets. That seems to be something that's unique to Sacramento. It seems coming out here, we always see some upsets. The question for Yeh, does he have enough magic left to take down the top seed of Chris Haworth?
That's the question. I mean, it's going to be tough, but again, well, he's done it all day.
He has to play clean, though. It has to play clean, and if you get the opportunity to really put the pressure on Haworth, you have to take it. Don't give him any opportunities. Oh, don't give him any opportunities to...
And you got to make the most of your opportunities. Chris Haworth, 31 years old, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Oh, the ball did land in.
I thought it did.
Well, what a way to start our men's singles gold medal match as the mishit spins back in for the first point in favor of Haworth. No doubt about that one.
Haworth.
Another one right there. And if he gets dialed in like this right now, he gets a volley lob mishit in, and now he just goes right down the line. Yeah, could be in trouble.
You certainly can't afford to miss balls playing against Haworth.
Well, especially when you have to go with a big return as well. And Haworth's got big serve. You're trying to go big return off of that. Errors are going to creep in.
Nice pickup.
Oh.
Better ball from Haworth. Kisses the outside of the line for the winner.
Just sells it with the body. Holds it, fakes it that he's going to go cross court, pushes it down the line.
I mean,
missed return, 5-point run to open the match for the top seed.
I mean, just when we think like, okay, we got someone who's going to test Haworth right now at 5-0 in like 3 minutes. And so again, Haworth just proves that he belongs where he is. It's Chris and it's everybody else trying to catch him right now.
Early timeout on court as Haworth has opened up that 5-point lead. And you talk about Haworth in the dominant run that he's been on. He hasn't lost a match since March of last year. That was to Alexander Crum in Miami. He lost in back-to-back tournaments because he lost to Will House here last year in the semifinals before falling in Miami, trying to right that wrong. A reminder to check out pickleballsuperstore.com via the QR code on the screen to get your instant discount.
But at the same time, it's very difficult to be on top for this long, and it's not so much the pressure that's coming from the other players, it's the pressure that you're putting on yourself, and it's the pressure that you feel when the crowd's coming out and they're expecting you to win.
Well, there is certainly something to be said for that type of pressure, and that's why Haworth has talked about how much of a mental game he's really invested in, keeping that mental side of it, because he's got the physical side. He dialed that in last year. Now it's all about the mental game.
Oh. Tries to whip that back cross.
Just a little loose with that one.
But you're right, Dorian. It's when you haven't lost in almost a year, you have to find ways to challenge yourself, right? And mentally, he's trying to challenge himself to stay in it.
Tough one. I would have been really impressed if he had actually picked that one up and bumped it back over the net.
Just when you think his timing is going to be thrown off because the ball clips off the tape, Haworth recovers nicely, sets his feet, resets his feet, and then hits a great ball.
Side out. Big serve right on the back of the line. Gotten Yeh back within 2.
5-7.
Good placement there from Haworth.
But that's something you can't give Haworth there. You have to, if you're going to try and go at Haworth while he's at the kitchen line, it has to be something below the net. If you give him anything above the net, he's going to be too strong with the volley. Oh, stop it.
Just to get to that last ball by Haworth. You force Yeh into another ball here. You're hoping for a mistake because you're not getting the next one.
Haworth still holding on to a 3-point lead. Oh, yeah, lets it go, and it clips the line.
As soon as the ball hit the line, he put his hands up. He's like, what do you want me to do here?
He's like, yeah, that's going to be out. No, I'll just shape it back in and dot the line.
Uncorks the forehand winner there. It's a 5-point lead.
A back foot, weight falling back, winner forehand. And we see it multiple times. It's not like it's just a lucky shot.
It's not an accident.
Yeah, can't make the pickup is Haworth. Doubling up, here in game number 1.
I mean, a monster drive followed by a dipping backhand drop. Beautiful.
Another timeout on court. Haworth leading at 12-6. Doubles division gold medal match. Anna Shirley and Kelly Ojeda doing what they do best.
I mean, Anna Shirley, one of the nicest players that you'll meet on tour, but also one of the most competitive.
Yes.
The way that she talks to herself and puts herself down, then she'll turn to her partner and be like, hey, you're good.
Mariano Yeh finding himself in a position where so many other players have been, trailing Chris Haworth, questioning, what do I have to do to get back into this game?
It's tough, right? I mean, you think you're doing everything well, right? And he is. He's not doing anything terrible, but Chris Haworth is hitting shots, and you're just looking, going, I mean, he threw his hands up on 2 of them, going, what do you want me to do when he's dotting lines past me?
And then he's making reads like that as Haworth steps up for another winner.
Chris Haworth.
Do you, Chris? Do you?
Haworth just doing Haworth things right now.
We can say that now, 100%.
When you've won 7 consecutive tournaments, yeah, you can say that.
Yeah, but even like it's the amount of times that he duplicates a shot. Like when we first saw that backhand roll cross court on the run, you're like, oh, that was ridiculous. Now it's like, oh, that's ridiculous at how many times you do it perfectly. And that. Oh.
Good stick volley there from Yeh.
Well,
gets back within 5.
It's a good read by Yeh. Yeah, exactly.
Most players would take another step to the left, protecting the line. You get burnt.
Oh, it's in, yep. Oh, Haworth all over it, and it brings up a game point.
I mean, you're in dangerous territory right there. Because if he goes right at the body, then you're just
literally like this, going, don't come at me.
Duck and cover.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was tight right there. From our perspective, it was very, very close.
Well, the call on the court was out, so that will freeze Haworth at 14, holding on to a 5-point lead. Yeah, not able to cut into the deficit. A missed third gives the serve back over to Haworth, and another opportunity at game point.
Oh, my goodness.
Pulls the backhand winner cross court. Chris Haworth takes game 1, 15-9.
Introducing Persona IQ, the smart knee. Address your knee pain with a replacement that contains sensors which capture helpful information such as your range of motion, stride length, walking speed, and step count to ensure your new knee is performing at its best. It keeps you connected to your healthcare team so you can receive important reminders and personalized recovery guidance. It's not a GPS. It doesn't collect where you've been or where you're going. Persona IQ, a smarter way to regain mobility.
Our men's singles gold medal match features the top player. Our men's singles gold medal match features the top player on tour, Chris Haworth. 6 consecutive gold medals in men's singles, taking on the 6th seed in Will Howells.
Haworth, the opportunity to rip something down the line. That was exactly what I was saying right there.
Oh, too good from Haworth. Haworth takes game 1, 15-10 behind quality ball striking. Oh, so smart from Haworth.
He hasn't even hit his top gear.
That's
Takes
nasty.
the line, and it brings up a championship point. Haworth has the golden touch. 7 consecutive gold medals, a 30-match winning streak. Chris Haworth is your men's singles champion. That was Chris Haworth capturing gold in Daytona Beach, Florida, as he has so many times before, trying to make it 8 consecutive gold medals on tour. He's halfway there after taking game 1, 15-9 over Mariano Yeh.
Oh, he was there after he went the lefty defense. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, how many balls and what else do I have to hit just to get a point right now?
Oh,
that one
that's
works.
nice down the line from Yeh. He'll take a 2-point lead. Why not?
Yeah, good footwork there from Yeh. Gets around the ball. Paints it down the line.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, Haworth couldn't quite react to the net cord. 3-point lead for Yeh. And if you're Mariano Yeh, this is exactly the need, the lead, the
Get it out, Dorian. This is exactly the start
way,
that you wanted to start game 2.
exact start you needed, I think was where the phrase was going.
I love words. Oh. Wow.
Sails just long.
Great ball down the line from Chris Haworth as he had Yeh leaning just enough to the middle that he's fully extended on that. A little too stiff and goes long.
Oh. Good reach in there from Yeh. Takes that ball cross court.
4-1.
So miss serve from Yeh. Beautiful backhand down the line for Haworth as he's within 1.
You see so many players try and hit that ball, and they will spray it 3-4 feet wide. Haworth stays inside of it, so it doesn't spray and keeps it about 2 feet inside.
But the other thing that Haworth does so well is that he executes and then moves. He's not trying to execute and move at the same time, where he's hitting that ball and trying to recover back middle. No.
Great touch there from Yeh.
That's dirty.
Puts Yeh back in front by 1. And guys, Haworth was tested in this draw. He was pushed to 3 games twice. The first against Will Sobek in the round of 16, taken to 3 in the semifinal by Ryler DeHart. Just wide.
I'd have loved to see. Did you guys see him play Sobek? Was it out here?
No.
I'd have loved to see that match because Sobek is annoying. Yeah. And I bet Haworth...
In the best way possible.
Sobek took game 1. And that's a tough first round match for Haworth because he's taken a bye. He comes in, Sobek's already got a win under his belt.
He's warm.
And then he's coming in and he's that cat and mouse that makes you just run everywhere. Every ball comes back. It's unorthodox at times.
Right now, giving Haworth some problems. And this is where we saw in the semifinal, Haworth started to be a little bit verbal. He took a timeout to recollect himself.
Yeah, and he literally just said it right there. As far as too many errors, he's going to make that adjustment, that 2-ball adjustment.
Yeah, it just came out a little flat off the paddle, still holding on to a 3-point lead.
I think that's it. It's Haworth just fixing it right away, right? And he did right there. Made the adjustment. And he continues right there with a great ball down the line. He made sure he made that.
Exactly, and that's what makes him so, because it's 1 or 2 balls, and we talk about as baseball players, right? You want to make a 1 or a 2 pitch adjustment. You're not going to keep doing the same thing over and over again.
Put away easy there for Haworth. He gets back within 1.
It's just so pretty to see a player make those adjustments. I mean, you're talking within 10 seconds, right? Talks to himself, figures it out, and makes that in-game adjustment.
Ooh.
He said, come on, before that ball landed.
Catching lines out here, Chris Haworth.
Back foot again, forehand, passing shot. Knew it as soon as he hit it.
It's got a little too cute there.
And I think
he overran it a little bit.
And he sped up at, right at, the first one. And I think he almost wanted to do it again and then changed his mind.
He's a little too nice on that one.
Yeah, he's got to be a little more mean.
Oh.
Yeah, it gives it right back off the missed serve. Especially in the later stages here of game number 2. Those are errors that, cannot afford to have.
Yeah, no.
See what you did there.
See what you did. See it.
It actually wasn't intentional. As an Australian, we say yeah, no, nah, yeah. Yeah, nah means no, nah, yeah means yeah.
Makes sense.
Am I confusing you enough?
Makes sense. I had to think about it. Oh, it was there.
Yeah, it was.
Also at stake in this match, a little bit of history. Chris Haworth, 9 gold medals in men's singles. 1 more will tie the all-time record on the APP Tour.
11-9. We've seen that serve multiple times from Haworth today. The little cut slice serve. And it's been throwing his opponents off. I'd be curious to actually see the overall numbers of how many missed returns he's created from it.
The APP and the American Cancer Society are joining forces during a National Pickleball Month this April to launch the APP Pickleball Challenge, a nationwide initiative designed to support people facing cancer and build healthier communities. They are challenging participants to play pickleball 10 times during the month and track your active minutes, competing with APP pros and friends for a spot atop the national leaderboard. You can start fundraising today on Just Giving and start tracking your pickleball activities starting April 1st using the Stride Kick mobile app. It's a fun and easy way to make a difference. Mariano Yeh finding himself down a game and 3 points here in our men's singles gold medal match. Chris Haworth inching closer toward his 8th consecutive gold medal on tour. And the reason that we keep repeating these numbers is they are gaudy.
Time in, 12-9.
Pushes that long, does Yeh. And guys, I think back as Haworth gets closer to when we saw him play in Dallas back in 2023, got absolutely run in that championship match, and how much he has improved since then.
Yep.
Oh, you have got to be kidding, Chris Haworth.
Oh my goodness.
Gives a little bit of a smile as he turns around as well. Well, I'll take it even further. Don't you remember December 2023, how many missed serves he had, and now his serve is like his strongest.
And serving for the match. Pushes it just wide there. I'll have to wait another moment.
That ball, though, almost went around the post and hooked back in. I mean, that's how much spin he had on that ball.
Wind is also starting to whip a little bit here on Championship Court as we get later in the day in Sacramento. Missed that, so the door's still open for Yeh. He's only trailing by 3. A little tight moment there from Yeh, and Haworth will serve for the gold medal once more.
14-11.
Haworth wins another 8 straight gold medals on tour as Chris Haworth takes it in straight games. We will hear from our champion when we return here in Sacramento.